Welcome, Spooky Family, to Mercy's Chamber of Horrors. In this episode, we go over 3 slasher films. Now, I didn't really pick a certain decade, I just chose my top 3. Number 1 is Dario Argento's Deep Red. This masterpiece was made in 1975. I may or may not have mentioned this film several times on my channel, but it's just that good. In this movie, there's a paranormal conference going on, and this psychic gets into the head of a killer. We don't know who the killer is, but she gets word that there's a murderer in the audience. So then she becomes its first victim. Nobody knows who this killer is, but there was a piano player who was witness, and the piano player and a reporter team up to try to figure out who killed the psychic. There's creepy imagery, there's weird bizarre deaths, there's weird bizarre effects, and this amazing music. I love the music in this film because it's very creepy and eerie, and it just draws you into the whole story. So if you haven't checked it out, you should check it out. And yes, I will be making a top 8 Dario Argento list coming next week. Number 2, this one's kind of like a comedy thriller slasher, Motel Hell from 1980. So in this one, we have this motel, and it's kind of like a parody of slasher movies, but it's still one of my favorite slashers. You have this motel, people stop at it, there's a farmer and his sister, and they bury these people in their backyard, in their garden. Their vocal cords are slit, and they're fattening them up to sell them as their famous smoked meat at their roadside stand. So you got typical 80s cheese here. It is gory, the effects are pretty decent. Just your typical cheesy film, but you hate to love it, but you end up loving it anyway. And, you know, of course, Farmer Vincent talks about his fritters all the time. If you know Farmer Vincent's slogan, let me know in the comments down below and you get some spooky family points. And on to my last one is 1984's Silent Night, Deadly Night. I figured I would put in some sort of holiday thing into my channel. As you know, I am not a big Christmas person. But in this one we follow a gentleman who's a little wacko, and he dresses up as Santa, and he goes ahead and starts slashing up people. And there's a creepy scene where, like, one that's my favorite is like when the grandpa warns the little boy, like, if you see Santa, run for your life. Typical 80s cheese. The trailer is absolutely cringy. Obviously, trying to make a Christmas themed slasher was a cheesy idea, but it's definitely worth the watch. Now, I have a question for you guys before I close up this episode of Chambers of Horrors. I want to know if you guys would like me to revive my series OVR, which is where I took the original and I reviewed it against the remake. If that's something you're interested in me bringing back once a month, let me know in the comments down below. If you're new to the channel, join the spooky family and subscribe. And also, give me a thumbs up to let me know that I'm going in the right direction and bringing awesomeness to my channel. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.